The timeless topic of how to become the best version of oneself is one that is frequently on one's mind when attempting to navigate the complex web of connections. We can all relate to this question strongly, since it is based on the need for real connection, respect, and appreciation. However, in the middle of social interactions' complexity, how can one discover their own worth and create meaningful connections? Step into the knowledge of Stoicism, which provides a path through the maze of romantic relationships. Imagine each relationship as an expedition in which you play the role of the daring adventurer, exploring the depths of yourself to find the hidden gems within your soul and share them with others. However, in order to go off on this profound voyage of self-discovery, you need a map, a route that is enlightened by comprehension, kinship, and, above all, love. Today, we set off on our journey led by 9 antiquated Stoic philosophical teachings, each of which serves as a lighthouse, showing the way toward developing a life full of meaningful connections and love. These are not just catchphrases, rather, they are empowering ideas that speak to the core of who we are. Lesson 1. Understanding your true worth. Being aware of your own value is essential to leading a happy life and building wholesome relationships. It entails accepting and acknowledging your inherent worth as a person, independent of other people's approval or social norms. This course promotes self-analysis and contemplation to pinpoint your assets, morals, and distinctive characteristics that add value to who you are. Realizing your own value gives you the capacity to establish healthy boundaries, make self-assured choices, and work toward objectives that are consistent with your beliefs and ambitions. It provides the groundwork for resilience in the face of difficulties or criticism, self-love, and self-respect. Gaining a profound comprehension of your own value empowers you to handle relationships with sincerity, assurance, and morality. Lesson 2. Presenting yourself with dignity. In order to conduct oneself with dignity, you must act with integrity, self-respect, and genuineness when interacting with other people. It includes the way you present yourself, interact with others, set boundaries, and uphold your morals and beliefs. The significance of preserving one's feeling of worth and dignity in the face of outside demands and expectations is emphasized in this lesson. In your interactions, you may cultivate trust and respect by exhibiting confidence, strength, and honesty when you carry yourself with dignity. It entails establishing firm boundaries, standing up for yourself, and confidently and gracefully expressing your needs and wants. Respecting your dignity extends an invitation to others to do the same, which fosters relationships that are more rewarding and healthy. Lesson 3. The art of nonverbal communication. Interpersonal dynamics heavily rely on nonverbal communication, which frequently expresses attitudes, intentions, and emotions more clearly than words alone. In order to improve communication and connection in relationships, this session focuses on increasing awareness of and proficiency with nonverbal signs, including body language, facial expressions, and voice intonation. You may communicate more effectively and truthfully with others and better comprehend their feelings and intentions by being aware of the subtleties of nonverbal communication. Developing your emotional intelligence, empathy, and active listening skills can help you connect with others, earn their trust, and handle conflict more skillfully. The ability to communicate non-verbally gives you the potential to build stronger bonds and promote understanding in your relationships. Lesson 4. Being prepared to leave. Being prepared to leave behind relationships or circumstances that are detrimental to your well-being is a sign of respect and self-preservation. It entails having the guts to let go and move on when a relationship becomes poisonous, unfulfilling, or incompatible with your priorities and beliefs. It might be difficult to invest in new beginnings or to leave familiarity behind, but by doing so, you can put your physical, mental, and emotional well-being first. It shows that you are dedicated to your personal development, satisfaction, and happiness, even if it involves enduring momentary discomfort or uncertainty. You may make room in your life for experiences and relationships that are healthier and more fulfilling when you are prepared to walk away. Lesson 5. Quietly establishing boundaries. By using your behavior and attitude to communicate your boundaries, preferences, and beliefs without using words, you may set boundaries without making overt declarations. In order to respect others' limits and maintain your own, you must be self-aware, aggressive, and consistent. Silently establishing boundaries allows you to express your standards and expectations without getting into an argument or confrontation. It promotes mutual respect and understanding while enabling you to keep your independence, dignity, and emotional health in your relationships. Silently establishing boundaries gives you the capacity to develop better relationships and real connections built on acceptance and respect for one another. Lesson 6. It's easier to speak by doing. The adage, "Actions speak louder than words," highlights the need of maintaining consistency, honesty, and sincerity in your actions and choices. It entails acting in a way that is consistent with your words and intentions, and exhibiting responsibility, dependability, and authenticity in your interpersonal interactions. You gain people respect, credibility, and trust when your behavior consistently reflects your objectives and beliefs. Deeper ties, understanding, and emotional closeness are fostered since your actions makes your honesty and dependability clear. You can create happier, healthier relationships that are based on true connection and trust by making integrity and authenticity your top priorities in your activities. Lesson 7. Fostering a positive skepticism. By keeping a discerning and well-balanced viewpoint in your interactions, you may cultivate healthy skepticism instead of taking things at face value. It promotes open-mindedness, curiosity, and critical thinking, in addition to a readiness to challenge presumptions and look for proof before developing judgments or views. A healthy skepticism encourages you to critically assess information and follow your gut feelings, which helps shield you against deceit, manipulation, and exploitation in relationships. It helps you become more self-assured, emotionally strong, and intellectually independent as you develop your ability to make sense of and handle complexity and ambiguity. You can protect your well-being in relationships, make wise decisions, and create real connections by developing a healthy skepticism. Lesson 8. Having confidence. When saying no with confidence entails establishing boundaries that are unambiguous, voicing your wants, and placing your own needs and well-being first in your relationships. Refusing requests or opportunities that interfere with your values, priorities, or limits takes self-awareness, boldness, and self-respect. Saying no with confidence respects not just other people's autonomy and limits, but also your honesty, autonomy, and integrity. In your relationships, it promotes mutual respect, understanding, and trust because you are able to clearly and firmly express your boundaries and priorities. Saying no with confidence gives you the ability to put your health first and devote your time and energy to pursuits and connections that make you happy and fulfilled. Lesson 9. Value always, never chase. The maxim, "Never chase, always value," highlights the significance of reciprocity, emotional integrity, and self-respect in interpersonal interactions. It entails realizing your intrinsic value and forging the pursuit of or investment in relationships with those who do not value or return your efforts and affections. When you value who you are and what you have to offer, others come to you that see the same way, respecting and celebrating your value and encouraging reciprocity. Knowing the difference between a real reciprocal connection and one that is one-sided or unsatisfying takes time, confidence, and judgment. In order to foster stronger and more meaningful connections, you may prioritize emotional fulfillment, respect for others, and genuine connections in your interactions by adopting the philosophy, never chase, always value. To sum up, developing connections with Stoic wisdom requires a deep process of self-examination, continuous introspection, and resolute self-affirmation. This path includes a wide range of encounters, difficulties, and reflective times that mold our perception of who we are and how we relate to others. Stoic wisdom is based on the notion of introspection, which is a constant analysis of our feelings, ideas, and behaviors. We are able to navigate relationships with clarity and purpose when we engage in introspection, which provides us with insight into our values, wants, and weaknesses. Through the process of developing self-awareness, we become able to identify our own strengths and weaknesses, which enables us to approach relationships with humility and authenticity. Let us take the Stoics' wisdom with us as we weave our way through the complex fabric of life. It will serve as a lighthouse, guiding us towards satisfying relationships and a deeply meaningful and purposeful existence. May we be open-minded and heartfelt as we embrace the path ahead, finding strength in the age-old wisdom that inspires us to live brave, honest, and real lives.